Now at 5, the sandbagging gets underway. Why thousands of people are pitching in.
Why even though one city is in better shape this time, the flood is still going to mean some inconveniences.
This is Valley News Live at 5 on KVOY TV 11.
The outlook looks a bit more optimistic to the north.
But as Valley News Team's Neil Carlson shows us, the rising red could mean major detours for drivers.
In East Grand Forks, the portable flood wall is going up today. It will beef up flood protection as the Red River here continues its swift rise through the coming week.
It's going to probably take us about 3 days to get this finished here. We got about 800 feet to put up.
And that flood wall, along with the existing dike systems now on either side of the river here, should leave everyone in good shape. If you look at the top of the marker, way at the top there, that's the record 1997 flood, a little bit over 54 feet. However, the existing dike system is now good to 60 feet, and the forecast calls for a crest of 50. But Mother Nature could still change everything.
If the storm system were to slow down, or perhaps thunderstorms are to develop and heavier rain than is currently anticipated falls, then yes, the river forecast would have to be adjusted upward.
Whatever happens, Greater Grand Forks drivers can count on some detours. The current forecast would close the Point Bridge by next Friday when the river hits 44 feet. The main artery through downtown Grand Forks, the Sorley Bridge on Demers Avenue, would close soon after at 45 feet. And if the river reaches its forecasted crest of 50 feet by April 4th, it will also flirt with closing the city's last bridge, the Kennedy Bridge on Highway 2. In Grand Forks, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
Dike West is getting higher thanks to something called a Portadam. About 2,700 feet of Portadam is being built on top of the dike. The structure is supposed to protect as well as sandbags, but be faster to set up. It's the first time Portadam is being used in our area.
We've installed them in other flood areas and areas that flooded, and they stand afterwards. Even when water has come up above the dam system, it has lasted.
A group of local contractors has been hired to set up the dam, which comes from New Jersey.
You're watching WDAY First News with Jason Vincent, Chastity Wahlberg, and Storm Tracker meteorologist Daryl Richardson.
Well, the federal government is agreeing to provide emergency assistance to 7 northwestern Minnesota counties affected by this flooding.
Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty says the emergency declaration covers the 7 Red River counties from Wilkin to Kittson. The declaration frees up federal dollars to pay for flood prevention and cleanup. North Dakota was declared a presidential disaster earlier this week.
The West Dike in Fargo is getting an upgrade. About 2,700 feet of Portadam is being built up on top of the dike. It's the first time Portadam is being used here in our area. It has been effective in holding up against floodwaters in other areas. It's supposed to protect as well as sandbags, but be faster to set up.
For 1,600 feet of linear dam, it would take 12 million sandbags, and the time to fill the sandbags and to place them out there, it would be days before you'd have them all in place, and you'd need a lot more manpower.
A group of local contractors have been hired to set up the dam, which is coming to our area from New Jersey.